look at, ladies and gentlemen, is in regards to the new. How you doing, Mary? How you doing, love? In regards to the new travel advisory. I did a video on the travel advisory, but today I'm going to take it a step further because you see, the newspaper came out and had this grand article about the travel advisory, which in my opinion created an impression that was a bit misleading. Yes? Because they reference some countries. And I'm going to show you the article. And for those that are watching on Bolo Bvrclips, you're going to hear me read the article. Melissa Green, how are you, love? Salute to you. This is live, love. You have to know when it's live, you know. Look at when you tap the screen. Don't you see live at the corner right there? When you tap the screen, you see live. You see when it's a premiere? When you touch the screen, you see premiere. This is a live. Alright, so please remember to hit the like button. Now, let's go to the information, ladies and gentlemen, right? Here's the article in the Observer. A powerful shift for Jamaica, says the article, right? US publication with global reach highlights travel advisory upgrade. Right? Now, as again, I already went through the travel advisory and gave y'all detail. So I just want to focus on this. The US government travel advisory upgrade on Jamaica is being hailed as a powerful shift that places the island shoulder to shoulder with some of the world's most secure destinations. The Observer was made by influential tourism industry. The observation was made by influential tourism industry online publication Travel and Tour World TTW on Monday. Jamaica joins Iceland, Japan, New Zealand, Switzerland, Portugal, Denmark, and Norway in becoming one of the safest countries to visit for any US tourists. Now, America travelers have even more reason to plan for this Caribbean destination. This isn't just another update. This is a game changer for the global travel choices, TTW said in its report on the upgrade from level 3, which advises Americans to consider travel, to level 2, which urges them to exercise increased caution. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamaicans' recent upgrade in safety status marks a powerful shift with reduced travel warnings and improved tourism conditions. The island is more accessible, attractive, and welcoming than ever. An American publication which states on its website that it is regarded as the premier digital B2B integrated media platform in travel and tourism industry, reaching more than 10 million readers in all 7 continents globally. Now, I'm not going to read all this article, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can proceed. This is what I want to focus on. Jamaica joins Iceland, Japan, New Zealand, Portugal, Denmark, and Norway in becoming one of the safest countries to visit for any US tourists. People, look at your screen. This is the travel advisory for Switzerland. It is at a level 1. Exercise normal precaution. There isn't much to read here. That's all them say. Level 1 is the perfect travel advisory you should get. And they say that we are rubbing shoulder to shoulder with Switzerland. Moving on. New Zealand, same thing. There's nothing to see here. Alright? It says exercise normal precaution. New Zealand is one of the safest places. Remember, them say we are shoulder to shoulder with these people. You know? I want you to pay attention because we're going to go back to the travel advisory. You know? Alright? Portugal, same thing. Nothing to see here. So Portugal, New Zealand, Switzerland, same thing. Japan, same thing. Japan is one of the safest places according to the travel advisory for them to go, right? Hold on, let me see if there's any more details. No man, same thing, exactly the same thing. Iceland, exactly level 1, same thing, right? Norway, same thing, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, but Denmark is a level 1. However, listen to this country summary. Terrorist groups continue plotting possible attacks in the Kingdom of Denmark. Terrorists can attack with little or no warning. They could target tourist spots, transport hubs, markets, shopping malls, local government facilities, hotels, clubs, restaurants, places of religious importance, parks, major sporting and cultural events, schools, airports, and other public areas. Ladies and gentlemen, Denmark is at a level 1 and Jamaica is not. I don't think y'all heard what I said. Denmark is at a level 1 and Jamaica is not. Even with this summary that you're looking at on the screen, terrorist groups continue plotting possible attacks in the Kingdom of Denmark. Terrorists can attack with little or no warning out of all of the references made by the observer. This is the only one that has an asterisk on it. Right? This is the only one that is having some kind of summary or detail. So you mean to tell me that these countries, we are rubbing shoulder to shoulder with these countries because we went to a level 2? Well, let us remove the fallacy and the clear exaggeration by the observer and whatever that entity name, the TTW. I wonder who owns the TTW. I wonder who is funding them. I wonder who paid for this article. I'm just asking. I don't know. Because it's mighty interesting that they came out with this fluff. Because this is fluff. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Jamaica Travel Advisory that is at a level 2. Exercise increased caution. Right? That's the first thing. The summary of Jamaica details violent crimes. And I'm going to say, even with this, right? Listen to the terrorist attack that can happen anytime. But Jamaica is still behind Denmark, you know. More to focus on that, you know. Victims of crime, medical care is at a low. And they are saying that we are, listen to me, they are saying that we are shoulder to shoulder. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I don't know if somebody called in a favor, but let me tell you something. You see this level 4 specification for 12 different parishes in Jamaica tells me that we are still at a level 3. We are nowhere near a level 1. And we are not shoulder to shoulder with no Switzerland, New Zealand, no Portland, no Japan, no Iceland, no Norway, not even Denmark. We have terrorist groups can plot an attack at any time. Jamaica is not safe for tourists than that. What I tell you, Jamaica is not better for the tourists and the travel advisory than Denmark. That is at a level 1 with a country summary of possible terrorist attack. You don't know what is terrorist attack? How bad is it in Jamaica that we cannot get a level 1 over Denmark that has this? It tells you that the other finer details that is in the travel advisory will not allow us to go to level 1, ladies and gentlemen. When you see the US government employees are told to not go to St. Ann Parish, Steertown, Bucksfield neighborhood, it is at a level 4. All of these parishes and the areas I'm naming is at a level 4. The lowest level. So when you average it out using your common sense and the data, we are still at a level 3. We are nowhere near a level 2. I don't know who called in a favor. But this is questionable in my opinion. I am questioning the travel advisory. Right? And if I'm to go off the travel advisory, just off it alone, it is telling you, while not telling you, we have to just look and read between the lines, that we are really not at a level 2. If we're at a level 2, we barely have one toe through the door. You heard what I said? We have a toe through the door to level 2, and all we have to do, we don't have to take a step back, you know. Right? Somebody just needs to close the door. Somebody needs to close the door. St. Anne, Steertown, Bucksfield, St. Catherine Parish, Spanish Town, right? Central Village, areas within Portmore, Naggohead, Newland, Old Britain, Portmore Lane, Brechin, Clarendon. The man said the only part of Clarendon when they are level 4, the 2 highway, them, the T1 and the A2. Hanover, Laggerwood and Orange Bay. Don't go there. That's what the man then tell them US government employees. And if those spaces are not safe for the government employees, me as a citizen of America, I'm not going there. If it's not safe for them, it's not safe for me. Think about it. Read between the lines. St. James Parish, Montego Bay. Them think everybody are either. Inland side of the A1 highway, the Queens Drive, Sansan Harmony Beach. The whole of Kingston under level 4. I not even want to read all of this. Look on the screen. Cassava Piece, Duane Park, Grand Spend, Standpipe, Swallowfield, Elliston Flats, Augustown, Downtown Kingston. Defined as between Mountain View Avenue and Agley Park Road. South of Halfway Tree, Old Hope Road, Downtown Kingston, including Arnett Garden, Cockburn Gardens, Denham Town, Olympic Garden, Seaview Garden, Trenchtown, Tivoli. Just can't say all that town at level 4. All that Clarendon at level 4. And it gets better, it gets worse. Manchester, Greenville, Greyhound neighborhood of Manchester, St. Thomas, Black Lane neighborhood in Seafoot, Grand Spend, Church Corner neighborhood near Yallas, Town of Yallas, except when driving through the main highway. Mighty God. Trelawney's, Clarkstown, Westmoreland, Russia Community in Savannah, southeastern quadrant of Savannah, east of Darling Street, south of the A2 highway, Barracks Road, Morgan Bay, Kings Valley, Whitehall, Bethel Town, Red Ground, neighborhood of, listen to me man, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 parishes is at a level 4 for the US government employees working in Jamaica. They are prohibited from traveling to these areas. They are off-limit zones. Off-limit. And the observer had the audacity to talk about we are shoulder to shoulder with Iceland, Japan, New Zealand, Switzerland, Portland, and Denmark, and Norway. That is a bold-faced lie, and they need to be called out. Look at the summary and the victim of crime and the medical care. We are nowhere near a level 1. Stop lying to the people. We are not rubbing no shoulders with these countries. No shoulder not rubbing. We're not even in the same room. Listen to me, we're not in the same country. We are not in the same. The amount of distance those countries have ahead of us in terms of the travel advisory for the United States of America, it's ridiculous. Right? Those countries are those countries are Usain Bolt on steroids in a 100-meter race. as the gun go boop, him reach at end of the blouse and skirt line. Like him disappear and teleport from one end to the next. It was not even a race. What are they talking about? And they do these things to deceive the people. I'm calling them out. I am calling them out. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Right? I already know that connection with the observer. But they still need to be called out. Lilith, how you doing? I had to show this. I saw it and I said, wait a minute. No. Ain't no way. The man them really never does do that. Right? So we have to call out the nonsense, ladies and gentlemen. We have to call out the nonsense. We have to do the tangible work to make Jamaica the place where everybody can come and feel safe, right? And have a real level 1 experience. We're not going to do this. We're not going to use this fluff, right? We're not going to do this. No, we are not. And you know, there's this young lady that has this message for the people. Yes? And I have to echo her message and echo her voice because she's so on point with it. Yes? Let me refresh this. Let me refresh this. For the people that thought, that bought the idea that they were selling, that we are in a great place. Listen to this young lady right here, because trust me, sad. It's sad, you know? It's sad, Bridget. Very, very sad.
It's so sad that Jamaicans are so accustomed to poor leadership that when intelligent, sensible people hold the current government accountable or speak out about the injustice of the current government, boy, let me be respectful. I don't want to call y'all idiots, but it just seems so stupid to me that you're going to defend poor leadership. Like, do you not have standards? Do you not have children? Current government. Boy, let me be respectful. I don't want to call y'all idiots, but it just seems so stupid to me that you're so sad that Jamaicans are so accustomed to poor leadership that when intelligent, sensible people hold the current government accountable or speak out about the injustice of the current government, boy, let me be respectful. I don't want to call y'all idiots, but it just seems so stupid to me that you're going to defend poor leadership. Like, do you not have standards? Do you not have children? Do you not want a better future for them? Because that's what you're telling me. The fact that you're content with this hogwash leadership tells me that not only do you not love yourselves, you don't even love your kids to want to give them a better future. And for those of you saying that the government is doing such a good job, give specifics and stop talking claptrap on people's pages. Because you're just saying, oh, it's good with nothing behind it, is you saying a whole lot of nothing. And furthermore, when you choose to be a leader, you choose to be in a position where you are held accountable. Just like if you are a parent, you chose to have kids, so you chose that responsibility and you chose to be in a position where you can be held accountable if you are not taking care of those responsibilities. So as a parent, you're not minding your child. That's why they can be taken to court for maintenance. That's why kids have rights, so that parents can do right by them, and if they are not, they can be held accountable by the law. And it's the same with the government. Just like our parent choose to have kids, the PM himself chose to be a leader.
Boy, that is so refreshing, man. Ain't the truth refreshing, y'all? Ain't it? So refreshing. So, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. We're moving on to the next topic. Alright?